I think one of the biggest challenges that we have is finding great talent. I mean, when you're managing a network, or if you're managing a region, I mean, your job is essentially about talent management, and we find it very hard to get the right people. You know, we look for a particular type of person with PhD. You know, we're looking for sort of thought leaders. We're looking for people who are pioneers, and finding the right kind of personality, the right kind of people around the world is very difficult.
You need to try and find leaders who are really passionate, really committed, and have a broad enough skill set, you know, to cope with what they're going to be asked on a day-to-day basis by an ever-increasing raft of clients in different sectors.
You need leaders who have decent experience across the board and who can integrate all of those different pieces in a meaningful way for clients. And that's difficult to find because in the past people have specialized more. So they'll have a career in television or a career in, now that the web's been around 15 years, right, just a career in the web. And increasingly, especially over the next 12 months coming out of this global recession, we need people who think more broadly and who are able to bring all these disparate pieces together to help move business.
As an agency whose principal USP, when you boil it down, is exceptional client service, the retention of talent is absolutely interlinked with the retention of clients.
We have to be a key stakeholder in a client's business, and if we don't have that strategic leadership at a board level, clients just will not come to see us.
A lot of it locates around team. How can we be sure that we've got the right people in the right job? And how can we be sure that we hold on to our very best talent? It's so not about simply money, it's about career development, it's about engendering loyalty, it's about creating a place where people feel that they want to come to work and that their long-term development needs can be served.
As an agency, we are 100% reliant on our people, and it is our people who produce great product and great service, and that's what clients pay us for. So what keeps me awake at night is people and getting people right and making sure that we have brilliantly skilled and complementary skilled people, highly motivated.
Well, I mean, it's everything. We're in a service business. If we need to retain, we need to have leadership at a board level.
Holding on to really good talent is very difficult, especially in this current environment where in the days of people staying at companies for 20 or 30 years, these days are gone.
Finding, the right leaders to operate within a media agency environment is going to become even more important, but I think even more difficult to get hold of the right candidates.
I'm extremely concerned about it, particularly in some of the emerging markets where there just is such a shortage of good people.
It's just crucial. It's a cliche, but only because it's true that our industry is very, very much about the people. It's not just about having nice people, it's about having smart people, it's about having people that work well together, and it's about people that share the same culture as the company as a whole. That applies at all levels, but none less than at the very, very senior level, as they are often representing our company. So it's critical.
I think it's often probably not well enough recognised the value that a stable senior management structure brings to a business, brings to an agency, in terms of the accumulated knowledge and actually comfort working as a management team together.
It's really critical that we hold on to the best people. And it's also critical that we create an environment that attracts the really good people to our business, and that's something that we need to get that balance right.
It's a constant challenge, but it's if people aren't trying to recruit people that work for us, I would view that as a disappointment.
How do we retain them is really a question of giving people the role that they have bought into and allowing them to do that, to perform that function or that role within the business, and not trying to pull them in half a dozen different directions, which is the natural kind of tendency, I think, for organisations with good people. So if you have a good person, you'll tend to try and overuse them. So it's kind of, take them from under the rock of the day-to-day business if they're really talented and give them the opportunity to grow.
I have a team around me that I trust as a team and as individuals, and if you trust people as individuals, then you find yourself very prepared to give them headroom.
Get great people, give them the support they need, and then get out of their way.